They slow we down but never out. Hope is in the cloud. Focused on the now with our voices ringing loud, saying we are the millennial kids. I said we are the survivors of this. And so we down but never out. Hope is in the cloud. Focused on the now with our voices ringing loud.
Yo. Greetings. Welcome back. Welcome to this week's episode of Fast Breaks presented by Soapbox.
Wait. We go every week?
This week, we're trying to be it every week. We're gonna try to keep it.
Where was last week's episode?
We release when the people need the information.
They always need the information. So, do we want to say that?
People can't release all day long. Things are not happening all the time.
Actually, things are happening all the time.
That's a fact, but not the important thing.
Well, let's
So
get
why
into
are you saying? Okay. With that being said, I'm your moderator, Andre Auger. You can follow me on IG at KingAndre007. Who are we going to next? I'll pick Allan. We're going to Allan next.
Now turn around, face the mic. A little bit. Here we go.
Yeah, we got some technical difficulties going on.
I'm used to facing the mic. Sometimes I gotta face.
What do you mean you're not used to facing the mic?
I said I am used.
Anyway,
you see, you can't hear me clearly
because you're not speaking up.
I'm pretty sure y'all done. You say bars.
Allan's just sitting there patiently waiting. Like, can y'all shut up?
It's your boy. Follow me on AL_DD.
What's your name?
IG. I ain't said they know my name.
Do they?
I said my Instagram tag.
Hey,
if you don't know my name by now, y'all should not be listening to this podcast.
Wait, no. Just keep listening more so that you
just ignore him.
No, that's bad advice.
It's bad advice. It's just jokes.
Always listen. Always
shout
listen.
out to all my adults.
That's right.
Including Kodak.
I feel like Kodak been talking crazy.
Nah. Listen,
just shout
Kodak
out to
does something to Bears Haitians once a month. I'm gonna keep it count. It's once a month, bro.
Nah.
I'm tired of it.
Kodak spits some facts.
Does he?
But then he spits some trash. So what can you expect? But who else are we introducing here?
You try to work with Kodak?
I mean, that's a crazy question. Yo, Kodak. You know where to find me.
No, he doesn't.
Yo, I got my location on my Instagram, so they know where to find me.
Why?
Because people got to know where to find me. I'm
because you're the voice of the street. Oh, wait, no. You got your ears to the streets. I forgot.
I'm not into the streets no more.
What?
I speak for the streets, guy.
You speed for the streets?
Yo, I got to introduce myself. I'm tired of all this back and forth.
So say your name.
All right, my name is Nomad.
No, it's not.
Yo, you acting like you my father. I have one father, and that's Drake Irving.
No, it's not.
All right, you're done. All right, wait, what's your social media?
My social media is Nomad. No. I don't
know. No, it's not.
Yo! It's Loki_JD.
For Josh Darien.
Yo, stop. Yo, I'm an artist. You wouldn't do Drake like this?
For Drake?
You wouldn't call him, Aubrey.
I call him Aubrey
in the podcast.
I call him Aubrey. Do you know
that's why he doesn't want to talk?
You know the last time LeBron missed the playoffs, Drake was still Aubrey? That's crazy.
He's still Aubrey now.
No, he's not. He's Drake. It's in the name.
And Wardell is Stephen.
That's a fact.
Wardell Stephen. Yeah.
Yo, when LeBron missed the playoffs, Steve Nash was toasting the Spurs.
Yep.
The Mavs and the Spurs are battling. Houston. Man, Luke Walton was on the Lakers in his second season.
That's crazy. Wait, he was in his second season?
In his second season as a Laker.
What? As a Laker or?
As a Laker.
Wait, he played on the Lakers his whole career?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not on his whole career.
Yeah, where else did he go?
I think he played in Cleveland for a bit.
You would... Nah. Wait. Did he? Nah. I don't... Look that up. Somebody look that up. Anyway, while they look that up, my name is Paul Robinson. Follow me at PRR Sports on Twitter. PRR1995 on IG.
Wait, what year was that when LeBron didn't make the playoffs?
2005.
Yeah, that was the second season. He was the same year drafted.
Follow us at the Soapbox SB on everything. Continue.
Yeah, man. Let's see.
Was he on Cleveland?
No.
Yeah, he played on Cleveland in 2012.
That's his last year.
His last year.
I'm mad you remember that.
Ramon
Sessions.
Oh my God.
It was a
mixed legend.
He is a mixed legend.
I'm telling you.
That's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we're here to talk about the top in the East. Paul's favorite topic, the Warriors. His truly favorite team.
My favorite. No, wait, hold on. Wait. What?
You were about to say my favorite. You were literally about to say my favorite. Your favorite team.
How?
You want to talk about the Warriors for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You want to talk about the Warriors.
Wait a second. So it's my fault that you don't follow the NBA? The Warriors have been losing like there's some average team, but you don't want to talk about this?
No, I do want to talk about that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What are you talking about?
Because you keep saying, what do you want to talk about?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Every time I say we got to talk about the Warriors, they actually look normal. You're like, what is there to talk about? Okay.
Bro, we can take this outside. Like,
all right,
that was mad.
Yo, put the mic down.
Let's
Put
go.
the mic down.
Let's go. You can go outside. You can. If I'm not there in 5 minutes, you can start without me. Shout out to Allan.
Yeah, you better give my credit.
Shout out to Allan.
That's crazy.
And of course, we're gonna talk about my favorite topic: Kobe versus LeBron, because Kobe's better. But anyway. And for whoever doesn't think that,
we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
Revisionist history is a dangerous thing.
Oh no.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh no.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh no.
Shout out to Nick Wright. Shout out to
your ops. Call them out. Name them.
Shout out to what's his name? Colin Cowherd.
Yes.
Yeah, Colin Cowherd.
Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
Oh.
Who else I got a shout out for?
Bringing Henny on the show, and that's why I vibe with him.
Who?
Shannon Sharp.
He brings Henny.
Is a real one, but he's
crossing.
crossing.
He's a real one, though.
He's about to cross a very thin line. That Henny's not going to be tolerated forever.
That's a fact.
You can only get away with it so many times.
But
you know.
But
they say something has to stop here.
What'd you say?
Yo, just moderate, man.
I'm trying to moderate. You can just
do your job. Do your job. A janitor sweeps the floor.
Let me do my job. So last time we finished it off,
what?
we were going into a little bit on the top of the East, and I want to continue that track. I want to get your guys' thoughts on where everyone is right now. Obviously, we have the standings going into the playoffs. Who do you see coming out of the East?
Can somebody recite the standings, please?
The standings right now, I believe, is
Milwaukee. I got it right now.
Milwaukee, Toronto.
I got it right now.
Pacers.
Why you out here?
Sixers.
No.
Boston.
So number one right now is Milwaukee.
Facts.
2 Toronto. 3 Philly. 4 Indiana.
So I switched that. My bad.
5 Boston.
Okay, so I got most of it right.
6 Detroit. 7 Brooklyn.
8 Miami.
8 Miami.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Why don't we care about the rest?
Because
it's close.
8th and 9th are very close.
Who's the 9th?
9th is Orlando.
Ooh,
and then
that's interesting.
And then the
10
Hornets.
is Charlotte. 10 is Charlotte.
Yeah, and the Hornets have more talent than the Magic to me.
Western Conference though.
To you, but that's not how it is in real life.
Wait,
who they got besides Kemba Walker?
Marvin Williams.
Marvin Williams is
Nicholas
not talent.
Batum.
I'm sorry.
What?
Nicolas Batum.
Nick Batum?
The Frenchman. Yeah, they got Batum.
I don't know if he's still like relevant. Really,
he's skilled.
Man, you didn't even know they had him.
Malik Monk is nice, by the way.
Malik Monk will be nice next season and the seasons after. This season, he's a good rookie.
He's
not a rookie, bro.
Isn't he?
No, last year he was a rookie.
Last year he was a rookie. Man, so maybe next year, third year,
he'll come 1 year from being 1 year away.
That's facts.
It's a fact. But look at the Western Conference standings.
But we talk about the East.
That's a little crazy with the West because
we're gonna get to the West when we
first seed though.
When we get to the Warriors, we're gonna talk about the West. Let's talk about the East first.
That's facts. So coming out the East, so obviously coming out the East right now, we got Milwaukee on top.
East right now.
It's no secret this entire for this entire season, I've been rooting for Giannis because I really think he's emerged as one of the top players in the league, at least top 3. I see him as head runner, but I did see him as head runner for MVP, front runner for MVP for a long time. But that 61-point game by James Harden had me thinking some new things. But either way, I think his team right now is the best in the East. I see them being the ones to go against the Warriors in the finals.
Yo, your boy Kobe said something about Giannis. He says, "I'm not surprised at what he's doing."
Really? He shouldn't be. I'm not surprised either. I think he's going to be great for a very long time. He's very young. He's developing that. What?
What did Kobe say about Ben Simmons though?
The fact he said he needs a jump shot.
That's a fact.
Learn how to shoot, man.
Learn how to shoot.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I mean, Ben Simmons is not going to be like that. Yo, you're bugging out. I can shoot. He knows it's a fact.
Everybody knows it's a fact.
People
don't even guard him.
He'll develop it.
He got no time.
If he's at the 3-point line, people. You know what disrespect? You know how many games I've seen?
If you work something that only the whole summer, he can improve.
Wait a second. Wait, hold up. You think this man hasn't been working on it?
Honestly, I don't think he's been working on it that much.
I don't know.
I think
NBA players is always working on it. But
thank you.
I think he's been working on things. I don't know if he's been working on his jumper as much as he should. I think you got to get a shooting
coach that's really going to push you to a certain level.
I don't know if he has or hasn't, but
like I'm sure he's running plays and like in practice they'll be like, all right, let's try and get your mid range a little better. And they run some plays like and it's just not working. That's him working on it. at the same time, like they're still trying to do something. But like, look at someone like Blake Griffin. This guy is like spraying threes. He doesn't even shoot mid ranges anymore. He's just spraying.
I don't like that, by the way.
He's doing some behind the back dribble.
Never used to shoot jump shots.
But then he got a shooting coach. He got a shooting coach. Like
that's what I'm saying. He's
his
got
last
time.
2 years.
That's why Ben Simmons got time.
You know why he doesn't have time?
Why?
Because the process is over.
Even Boban is shooting threes.
What?
That's true.
He made his first career
he
three.
made it 3 last year.
Oh, that's funny. But nah, the process is over. The process is over.
Wait. So you think the championship window is like really small?
Because he cannot shoot.
We think it's. You think it's?
I don't know about that.
window?
I don't know about that.
They're gonna be nice for like the next 5 years. If they keep
I
everybody
agree.
together, they're gonna be nice for at least
I
the next
completely
5
agree.
years.
I don't know about that because how old is Jimmy Butler? Tobias Harris is good, but how old is Jimmy Butler?
I mean, I think if you have
Jimmy Butler's like
if you have Embiid and Ben
5
Simmons,
years, he's gonna be 32.
yeah, but if you have Embiid and Simmons in their prime, I think you're good. I don't know how the rest of the East is going to shape out to look.
But hold up though. So you be 34 in 5. That's great. But anyway, hold on. This is what we got to take into account though. It's not just them, like Ben Simmons and Embiid. It's the whole team. The bench is good too. When you have an opportunity to do something special, you can't take advantage of that because that opportunity might not come again. And right now, Ben Simmons, in my opinion, is hurting their chances a lot because they got Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris solely because he can't shoot. Solely because he can't shoot.
I kind of agree with that. I tend to agree with that because in today's game, even though the fact that he's a 6'10" point guard, right, and that puts him literally head and shoulders above everyone else in the league,
At the point guard position.
At the point guard position, I should say. He is still at a tremendous disadvantage by the fact that he doesn't have a shot. People don't guard him at the 3-point line.
And that
they
hurts.
don't catch him up until the foul line extended.
And you know what's crazy?
They don't care. That's what.
And because of that, it's not just
He clogs up the
not just
paint.
that, and
That
the
hurts the
offense-
team.
And they're so talented, they still score, but they got to work hard for their back. They got to work around. They got to do so much.
And you know,
to
that's
get their
fine.
back.
That's fine for the regular season. But you go into the playoffs and you have teams that are going to exploit that. You got the top 8. They're the top 8 out of 16 for a reason. They know what to do. Especially they're third. So who are they going to be going up against? They're going up against in the playoffs right now. They're probably going up against either who's 6?
The 6 seed. So
Pistons. They're going to be the
Nets
Pistons. They'll be
or Pistons.
They'll be the Pistons. Why are the Pistons 6?
because Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin is.
Blake is turning into.
Get Blake some help, man.
Yeah, Blake needs some help. Blake really needs some help. If Jimmy Butler chooses to leave Philly, he should go to. We good? Anyway.
That right there is the streets calling. They
I don't think
for the news and social media. So you gotta understand, this is just what we do. I got scams on my phone. LeBron, you need to come home. Like 2014. Leave that sorry ass team. We do it all on this podcast.
Y'all saw that he came out today with a new post, and he was like, "Don't worry,
I
Lakers."
saw that. I shared it.
Don't worry, Lakers.
Who said that?
LeBron.
Yo,
Yeah, I saw that.
you can't be saying this kind of stuff, man.
Wait. Save that for the Kobe versus LeBron topic.
I'll leave that for that.
So wait, who do we? Okay, individually, who do
He
you
made
see?
statements on Thursday too. I'm about to talk about that. Say he's never going to wear a Clippers jersey. Who asked you, bro? That's why we 5th seed, guy. You're not even in the playoffs.
Wait, but I never
Go sit on your couch.
wait.
Get me tight.
I never heard him say. Did he say that?
It said his camp. Why did his camp release that statement?
That's him, man.
That's him. He said, "Yo, post that real quick." These dudes down the block think they really nice right now. They gassed up. You gotta post that.
He said, "I will never." I'll also wear a Clippers jersey at the end of the summer.
Man,
Josh don't even want.
I'll be hyped, but he got me tight with that. You gotta.
Well, he's no longer the king of the East, so we'll get to him.
He's not the king of
We'll
nothing
get to him
right
soon.
Wait.
Getting
So-
dusted by D'Angelo.
Wait,
And the Lakers getting dusted by D'Angelo.
Yo, Paul, you was about to ask something?
Yeah, all right. Who do we see, like, one at a time? Who do we see coming out of the East?
I said this already. Milwaukee, 100%.
100%.
Who do you got?
76ers.
That's spicy.
Why?
I think they're gonna figure something out. I think like it's all gonna come together. Like there's been flashes of like different games throughout the season when they just have this like cohesiveness. But then that's another part of their problem. Like they can get real streaky, but I really think they're gonna figure it out.
I think 1 through 5 they have They are great in almost every
They're going to
thing.
match up so well against
They will.
everybody.
But the problem with that is, once again, it really falls back on Jimmy Butler. What's his name?
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
Celtics
It really
are
falls
collapsing.
back on Ben Simmons. Because when you have a team as good as that,
Wait.
the one weak link is your point guard in the sense that he cannot shoot. Yeah, you can always kick out, but he's the guy that has the ball in the hands. He's pushing the game, and he can't have a link like that. That's something that can be exploited so easily
Yo.
by other teams.
But he has the ball in his hands literally to distribute.
He has the ball in his hands to distribute, but he can't. If he gets in that offensive mode, right, at his age, and he's going to go straight to the basket, that's all he's going to do. That's all they have to do is stop him. That's literally all they have to do.
You know what coaches tell? You know what coaches tell young point guards now?
What?
They say if you're gonna drive, you're gonna make a move.
Uh-huh.
Think score. If you're always making a move to pass, then it's gonna hurt your offense because everybody's gonna know that you're gonna pass.
But I don't think he always makes the move to pass. I feel like he could get to the paint and score at will.
He can.
Not in the playoffs, man.
Not in the playoffs. Last
Not
season.
not against the Celtics either. At any point in the year, he doesn't really have good games against the Celtics, right?
No, he
Am I
doesn't.
wrong?
I'm sorry, he really doesn't.
I mean, I could be wrong according to the stats. Yeah, I could be wrong according to the stats. But what I see is Ben Simmons getting locked up and trying very hard to be productive from a scoring perspective, and it doesn't work.
Because, like,
Exactly.
you having to throw yourself into the paint and drive on every possession. Like, LeBron knew that same experience from the beginning of his career, too, when he couldn't shoot.
That's a fact.
And
But LeBron developed a shot.
But yeah, he developed a shot, but it's going to tire you out come February, March, April. Like, you have to do that every single time.
But I also remember the best season LeBron ever had, or one of the best seasons LeBron ever had. He took no threes. He was just driving.
Like
In Miami, right?
What year was
I remember that.
Like
That was 12, 13, right? That
Yeah.
was one of the best seasons I've ever seen. I always say that. Wait, but who's your pick, Paul?
Here's the thing.
Paul picks the Knicks.
I know you don't because you're not a real Knicks fan. Anyway,
That's crazy. That's crazy. Paul's a Warriors fan.
You're a Warriors fan?
Paul's a Warriors fan.
I'm a Warriors fan because I
not a
see
Warriors fan.
that the best team is now.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on.
What?
You literally just said I'm a Warriors fan because. So that's an admission.
That's called sarcasm.
That's an
That's
admission.
sarcasm. Why did I say sarcasm?
Wait, that was a form of a question, bro. He asked a question.
Was he asking a question?
He was like, "Oh, so I'm a Warriors fan because whatever he was about to say."
Oh, something like a fact.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course
yeah.
it sounds like a fact to you.
Legal jargon.
Are
What
the Thunder?
legal guard?
How do you feel like the Thunder are the 7th seed? Are they the 7th seed?
They're 5 right now.
They're not 5.
They
Why are you
are
lying?
5.
Because the
Who?
Clippers are 5.
Did they lose?
The Thunder are 43-30.
What
They're
number are they?
6.
They're 6.
They were 5 this morning, so that means they lost today.
Clippers won.
Or Clippers won, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what happened.
So they're a game out of ace. So they might get eliminated in the first round again. How does that make you feel?
That's not gonna happen.
Yo,
That's not gonna happen.
That's not
Wait,
gonna
it
happen.
depends who they play.
If they're 8th seed,
If they're
If they're
6 seed and they're going against
they're
Portland,
one game away from 8th seed.
Wait, but being one game away, that means that means you have to lose 2 games and the other team behind you have to win 2 games at the same time.
yeah, they're
That's
not
not
far
hard.
now. They're not.
Nuggets could also take
But
the first seed.
a lot
though.
of things have to go right
No,
for
they're
them.
not.
Yo, they're tied. They both like.
You really think the Warriors are gonna lose that much?
I mean, they've been.
They've been losing.
Last year they weren't the first seed out the West.
And that almost hurt them. You can't say that's a fact. They almost hurt them.
Almost.
Their game 7 was in Houston because of that.
That's true.
So
Wait, who's your pick? Who's your pick?
yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right. So
The Knicks. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry.
can we get?
Yeah.
All right.
The Warriors' health comes before the number 1 seed too.
That's
He
not.
just said it 4 minutes ago.
It depends on whose health he's talking about. But anyway, all right. Okay, all right. So the Sixers, right? They have the most talent to me, and they should make it to the finals and really challenge the Warriors. But there's something about the Celtics. They can't. Like I watched that Celtics game. You could say they're collapsing, but
They're getting exposed.
They're not getting exposed. They're beating themselves.
That's another thing. Like
They're beating themselves. It's not like they found all these teams found this weakness, and it's like they're beating themselves.
losing to.
Like when the Sixers, hold on. Like when the Sixers, hold on, wait a second. When the Sixers beat the Celtics the other day, right? It was because Marcus Smart was out. It was because
And they rely heavily on him.
defensively,
Yeah.
exactly. Marcus Smart was out. He got ejected. Somebody else, I think Baines got injured and couldn't come back for the rest of the game. And Embiid had to have his best game ever, and Jimmy Butler had to go off. Like so much stuff, so many things had to go right for them to win. And in my opinion, it shouldn't have to be like that because they have more talent. Their benches should be just as good as theirs. Their starting five should definitely.
Like, look at this is a video that just came out. They played the Hornets today. They
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Kyrie's walking off the court before the game's even over because the Celtics blew an 18-point lead to the Hornets.
But
they can't be losing these games.
my point is they had
their leader, bro.
But my point is they had an 18-point lead, and in the playoffs, it's all about matchups. And I don't see I want to, but I don't see the Sixers really doing anything with even if it goes 7 games. I just don't know how to. I don't see the Sixers play the Celtics again.
You know, that goes back to that Kyrie Irving versus like the point guard battle where Ben Simmons is gonna hurt them. Sorry,
but he doesn't guard him though.
He doesn't guard anyone.
No, he doesn't guard Kyrie. Right?
Who guards Kyrie?
I'm pretty sure like
Probably
Smart. Butler guards Kyrie.
Guards Kyrie. Yeah.
All right,
He's gonna guard your top like offensive player.
Yeah.
Most of the time because he's the best perimeter defender. But
That's true.
I mean,
Watch
I
them both
agree.
come
Ben
to the
Simmons, it's a detriment because they had to build like even the whole purpose of JJ Redick even being there is
JJ Redick had to go off that game.
Yeah, he had to go off. He has to
That's
go
over.
off.
He should not ever have to go off to beat the team. Ever.
Right. And he's
Ever.
out there.
No, he really should be having like 21 points a game. To be honest,
But it shouldn't be on like dribble penetration to the rim and stuff like
No, it should be set-
Redick is really out here like
Kyle Korver.
he should be Kyle Korver.
he needs to be Kyle Korver. Just been a sniper. Just a sniper.
That's what he does though. That's
Nah, the game where he went off, he wasn't.
Yeah, that's one game he had a great game, guys. Y'all really blowing it out of proportion a little bit. There's one game where he had a great game.
But who you talking about already?
JJ Redick.
But he had to. That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna. Do you really think in a playoff series he's not gonna be big for them, especially with Ben Simmons not being able to shoot?
JJ Redick?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
exactly. But that's not like it's a level that he can't play at. I'm sorry to say it, but to be that consistently good every night, that's where Ben Simmons hurts you.
He's consistently good every night. He does his bro. He shoots threes at a high clip. He's consistently good.
How much is he averaging right now?
You talking about Redick still, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nah,
I
he
look up his average.
is consistent.
He's
Actually, no, that's not true.
He's
hot
not.
right now.
No,
He's not.
He's been consistent all year. He's one of
Nah,
the best
but-
three-point
nah.
shooters.
Redick's been consistent all year. He's been shooting like.
But
the
he
same
was cold before that. I remember them talking about how he just got hot again because he was cold before that Celtics Sixers game.
Look at it.
But,
Like his stats could look like you got. This is where stats be taken into perspective comes into play.
I see what you mean.
Because
He's having a good season. I take it back. He's averaging 18 a game.
right, but if he's getting like 9, right, for like a month, right, and then the next one he's getting like 30. You know what I'm saying? Like he's streaking.
yeah, but like that.
look at these
That's not
games,
happening.
That's
here.
not happening, but he is
He's
streaking.
staying like 16, 10, then 30, 30, 19, 15.
There
Like
you go.
he's staying at around like 18, I'm going to say.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Look at this. Like 16, 10. He has one bad game at 10, 30,
30,
19, 15, 14, 13, 18.
Yeah, that's
16, 15.
consistent.
That's pretty consistent.
10,
Like,
20, 25,
I would say
22.
like he's scoring from 12 to 8
Well,
to like 17 points. a
Nah,
game.
that's not because I see 23 to 15. That's a drop off. 24, 14, 24,
20 to
25,
15.
18, 30. That's not consistent.
20 to 15 for a play like that is not a drop off. That's literally a
And, like,
difference
you
of
look at
1
all
3
the
and a couple and like a
games
free
that
throw.
he's playing. Like,
He made
who's
one more 3 in
who's
one
he
game
playing?
and a free throw. That's not a big drop off as you think.
Nah, no, but the points are the points.
Like in this game,
Yeah,
he's
but
playing,
think about JJ Redick, the player. He shoots. He's a 3-point shooter.
But-
He probably made one more 3-point shot in that game than another game. That's consistent.
Yeah, but it's not like he's shooting like 10 threes a game.
But he's also playing.
He's
like,
getting,
against
he's shooting like
some
maybe
sharp-
And,
7.
and that's what makes it even more consistent. He's not shooting that many threes. He's still shooting a high percentage.
I guess.
This game he scores 11. He's playing. He's going to be guarded.
Wait,
by
but
60
anyway,
balls.
my pick for Eastern Conference, I'm gonna say
Toronto. But
no, I'm gonna say Milwaukee too.
really, all right. thank you for
Toronto's slightly falling off, but
I'm always suspicious of Toronto. I know DeMar DeRozan's in the West now playing on the Spurs, and they got
DeMar wasn't the problem though. I don't think DeMar was a problem.
He wasn't the problem. It's the team as a whole. And Josh said it. Josh said before the season started, Toronto's a sorry excuse for the franchise.
Whoa.
You said that?
Those are your words.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
I remember
saying
that.
I do
episode
remember
too.
that.
He said
remember that?
his words
Yeah.
exactly were, the only thing I'm sorry about is that Michael Jordan didn't have a chance to violate them like Kobe and LeBron have.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that.
Nah, you see, people change. People change.
I'll pull up the episode.
People have to level up in their thinking. In
Those are your
Toronto,
words, my guy.
that's a fact. Maybe they were my words at one point, but Toronto, I don't feel that way anymore.
Really?
And Drake,
Simply because
Just because of Drake. He wants Drake to sign him. So his news.
he's the ambassador.
Okay,
You
yes.
can't be disrespecting Toronto like that. Drake,
Just because of Drake.
no. Kawhi is nice too, and Kyle Lowry.
Kawhi's nice too. And they're
Kyle
second-
Lowry's nice.
He's nice.
Kyle Lowry's
No,
nice.
I'm kind of tired of people saying that with a question mark. Kyle Lowry is nice. I'll say
Kyle
that.
Lowry is no
What,
longer
you-
nice. I'm
you
not
don't
saying.
think
I'm
he's
not
nice?
hearing that. I'm sorry. Not anymore.
Still nice.
No.
He's gonna bust up most people.
No.
Bro, I'm
Nah,
sorry.
he's
He's a
gonna
top
flop.
10 point guard in the league.
flop.
It's gonna flop.
I mean,
That's
he's
what
gonna
he-
be whacking the play.
Wait, top 10? I don't know about top 10.
Okay.
Top 10 point guard.
Not anymore.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta really think about that. Now I gotta really think about
You're
that.
I'll take D'Angelo Russell over him.
That's a fact.
I'll take D'Angelo Russell too. He's like 9 or 10 in my book.
in the whole
So
NBA.
Kyle Lowry-
A point guards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, wait, you're
No.
bugging.
No.
Chris Paul.
Yes.
Chris Paul's not number
Yes.
one. Steph
Ben
Curry's
Simmons.
number one.
Yes.
Yep. Oh,
We got,
Russ.
you said D'Angelo
Yes.
Russell, John Wall.
Yes. That's
Means
I
John Wall?
would take John Wall over him.
I'm not saying
You're not
John
saying
Wall
John
over
Wall
Kyle
over Kyle
either.
Lowry?
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Nah.
Yo,
I agree with
It
Allan.
depends
I'm
on
sorry.
it depends on what team I got. I could build a team around John Wall. I can't be the
Kyrie? I'm
Kyrie.
surprised Kyrie's so low on this list.
It's not. It's
thinking
not
of
in order.
names.
It's not.
I'm just
It's not
thinking
in
of
order.
random
It's
names.
all these guys are better than
Russell Westbrook?
Damian
I'm surprised
Lillard.
he's not on there. Damian Lillard?
That's 9 right there.
Yeah,
Facts.
I don't think he's top 10, bro.
It's a dub.
No, because like I said, who'd you name before
Mike
that I had
Conley.
the problem with?
Who does?
No, Josh said.
You said D'Angelo Russell.
John Wall.
No, I said
John Wall. That's who I don't put. John Wall I put under.
Ben Simmons.
You said Ben Simmons already.
Okay.
Kyle Lowry is a top 10 point guard. I'm sorry.
No,
That's
Nah, that's a dub.
I'm sorry. I don't
Let's
care
think
if you
harder.
guys
Let's
disagree.
think harder.
He's a top 10 point
Let me
guard.
look at the team. Let me look.
Yeah.
And I'll list them right now in my particular order. Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul. Who else we got after that? Ben Simmons. Nah, I really got to think about it. No, I'm sorry. Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
then
shoot.
Ben
Oh,
Simmons.
shoot.
No,
Oh, my
actually,
God.
Michael Conley.
Yo,
I'm taking Mike
Boom.
Conley.
Mike Conley.
that's crazy.
Eric Bledsoe.
Wait, what?
Nope. Nope.
No, wait, chill. Mike Conley's nice, bro.
Mike Conley is not nicer than Kyle Lowry.
Why not?
Mike Conley is not nicer than Kyle Lowry.
Why not?
Huh?
Why?
He just isn't. I'm sorry. I don't know why he
This
just.
is a basketball podcast.
He just. The
Evidence.
scoring's not there. The playoff
Paul,
consistency.
the
His score is not there.
How much is he averaging a game?
You don't watch basketball, man.
I'm gonna say Trae Young.
Look,
It's Trae Young. Yo,
Trae Young,
relax,
you're
Listen,
relax.
listen. If anybody wants to be a moderator on the podcast, email us at FASTBREAKS podcast.
That's mad disrespectful. I'm literally sitting right here.
We're having an opening.
It's about to be open.
We just need an advice. Our moderator needs some counsel.
Kemba. Oh my God.
Kemba Walker.
I'm
Kemba.
taking Kemba.
Ooh, Kemba.
I'm taking
Oh,
Kemba
yeah,
over Kyle Lowry.
Nice, yeah.
Kemba.
That's
Yeah,
about
that's
12
true.
right there.
Who we got? Rajon
Ty
Rondo?
Lawson.
Yo, Ty Lawson?
No.
What about Isaiah Thomas?
Which one?
Nah.
So,
Nah.
he doesn't even
Thomas.
play anymore.
What you
He
mean?
gets DNPs now sometimes.
So is LeBron.
Oh no.
That's different.
What about What about D Rose?
What about D Rose
He
off
was
the
an
bench?
MVP this.
No.
Okay,
He's an MVP this season?
Bro, he's got mad
He's not an
MVP
MVP.
votes.
Stop.
D Rose MVP votes. Get out of here. Get out of here.
29.
Bugging.
It's all. You talking about the All Star?
Oh, I got that.
You got bagged immediately. Exposed. No
he
one's
should have
calling
been
D
an
Rose.
All-Star too.
Huh?
He should have been an All-Star too.
No.
Who? D Rose.
Actually, no, I kind of agree with that.
D Rose.
Just off the clout.
Over
Who would you take out?
Dirk, because he might even retire. They're trying to force the man to retirement like
They're
Dirk.
tired of him
Facts.
playing ball.
That's a
He's
fact.
gonna come back again. And he's gonna do it again. No,
He's never said he's retiring.
It's kind of funny, actually.
It's
messed up.
Foul.
Everybody-
It's foul. It's so
It's
wrong.
mad disrespectful.
Lead all guards in three-point shooting.
People acting like this man said he's out.
He passed him in shooting percentage. Past Steph Curry. D Rose.
He's shooting them too.
He's shooting them.
He's shooting
Yeah,
them.
he passed it this year. I mean, it was 3 months ago.
Okay, Curry probably passed him.
Yo, let's talk about Kobe and LeBron.
Kobe's better. But let's talk about the Warriors 1st. 'Cause That's gonna be, Kobe versus LeBron's our biggest topic.
Why we always gotta talk about Kobe and LeBron in Michael Jordan? Why we always gotta talk about Kobe and LeBron in Michael Jordan? Why we always gotta talk about Kobe and LeBron in Michael Jordan?
Here we go.
Because it's a basketball podcast.
Speak your piece. Speak your piece.
Why can't we have an episode where we talk about Dikembe Mutombo and some of the best defensive players?
As the
Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. I want to talk about Dennis Rodman.
Of course you do. Malice
really?
in the Palace. No, that's not him.
What do you got to
That's Ron Artest.
What do you got to
That's
say
a
about
St.
Dennis
John's
Rodman?
legend.
What do you got to say about Dennis Rodman?
I want to talk about Chris Mullin too. Dennis Rodman. Yo, he was on Reddit the other day. He bagged.
Hey, wait, hold up. St. John's. I had y'all going to the.
facts, man.
I had y'all going
I blame
to
Chris
the
Mullin.
quarterfinals, man.
I deadass blame
The
Chris
Elite Eight.
Mullin.
What happened?
Yo, maybe Chris Mullin's not a great coach.
He's not a good coach. I'm
That's where
sorry.
we're going?
I don't
Huh?
know.
That's where we're going right
I don't
now?
know.
I'm sorry.
Some
He's
people
not a
got
good
clout.
coach.
Some people got more clout than skill.
That's a fact.
You gotta get Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Mark
we
Jackson
actually
was
looking at
serious,
Mark
right?
Are we actually looking at Mark Jackson?
You know who the
I
Lakers
said
are
we
looking
got
at
to. Yeah.
as a coach? Jason Kidd.
Wait, what? What do you say?
If Luke Walton gets dubbed,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jason
That's
Kidd's
crazy.
about to be the next. Yeah.
Jason Kidd messed up Milwaukee.
So are you done?
He didn't mess him up.
Whoa.
He didn't mess him up.
That's
They had
that's
pretty much the same team. Look at them now.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
they weren't doing bad with
Mike
him.
Budenholzer is
look at them
a
now.
really good coach, though.
Mike Budenholzer is doing
He's
bad.
an amazing coach.
I think
That's another-
he revamped the offense.
That's
Because
a-
you know
he
what
did.
happened?
He did.
He had Giannis running point.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd. So they changed that, and now this is why.
All right, trying to make people. You got to be who you are. All right, you can't be trying to be somebody else.
Are you done talking about why we shouldn't talk about Kobe versus LeBron?
No. I mean, yeah. I'm getting tired of LeBron.
I know.
Whoa.
I'm getting real tired of LeBron. I can't put my finger on it. But it's just something about since he got to the Lakers, it's something about just his demeanor. It's something about the things he's doing and saying.
Because you're a Clippers fan.
And it is because I'm a Clippers fan, but it's also something else. It's just something of like I feel like there's this like Lakers like they want to do everything internally. They want everything to be about the legacy and the history and everything. So they go out and get Magic, and then Magic's going out and hyping everybody up. He's hyping up LeBron to be like, yo, you're a Laker now. You about to be sending us with all the greats with Kareem and Kobe and myself and Jerry West, the logo. You about to be right up there, LBJ. And LeBron is like, yo, I want that. I'm about to go sell the whole team off, have people sitting on the other side of the bench because he's about to sell the whole team. Man, it's just he's out here saying he's the GOAT. I was hyped, but then I thought about it. I'm thinking about it. How are you going to be the GOAT and you don't make the damn playoffs, my guy?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. LeBron,
I'm sorry.
you need to look in the damn mirror. How can you look at your kids?
Okay, that's a little far.
Wait. Or somebody else talk before you
All I've been saying is
Somebody else talk.
I've been saying it for a minute. How are you? First of all, it took him mad long to win his first ring, right?
This is getting me tight. You
Here
can't
we
make
go.
the playoffs.
His first two final
And you make some
appearances
excuses?
resulted in losses. He has 6
You're gonna say, "Don't worry"?
losses in the finals. I don't know how people can
worry?
stomach saying he's the best player in the world. He's the best player in history. Man's only got 3 rings, and all of a sudden,
Listen.
the narrative changes when it comes to LeBron. That's all of a sudden for everybody else in the world.
Let's not get crazy.
Hold on,
Let's not
for
get
everybody else in the world.
You say how do you look at your kids? Now you want to
For everybody else,
that back.
for everybody else in the world, winning matters, except for LeBron. When it comes to LeBron, winning doesn't matter.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Everyone's like, well,
You
look
said
at
that
everything
before.
else he's doing. I don't care what else he's doing.
Yo.
He lost 6 times in the damn finals. He's not the best player in the world.
everybody
He's not
gets
the
so
best
heated.
player in history.
Wait, he's not the
number
best
one.
player in the world?
I'm sorry. I misspoke. He's not the best player in history.
No. If you really feel like that though, because I don't know if he's the best player right now.
No,
I don't know.
greatness right now in the league, he's number 1.
I don't know.
But in terms of playing this season,
No. Right now,
like in this moment,
no, not yet. Basically, yeah.
no, he's not the best player in the world.
Who's better than him?
James Harden, Giannis.
That's it. You don't think
Steph.
Giannis is-
Sorry, I couldn't forget Steph.
KD.
KD's better than him?
Right now,
Nah.
I don't know either. That's a valid point because he has more help.
Yeah.
He's doing everything. I think he's scoring just as good as.
What about
Okay,
Kawhi?
listen.
Kawhi?
LeBron, like, we can't be disrespectful.
I don't know about Kawhi. I don't know about
LeBron
Kawhi.
is coming in. He's scoring like 30 points a game in his last, 10 games.
Honestly, for the
Like,
season, he's averaging
a
27,
triple-double.
8, and 8.
Yeah, he's averaging a triple-double in the last 10 games. Like, okay, it's not like because
I'm not going to say he's a
producing.
dub.
He's
I'm
not
not going to
whack,
say.
but his decision to go to the Lakers was whack.
Hold on. Wait a
I
second.
agree with that. I think he should have gone
He's
to
not-
Philly.
Wait a second.
But his decision to go there is going to be a regret.
But when Kobe had a similar situation
When
and a similar age,
When it
he did whatever
The
he
same
had
age.
to do to make
Yeah.
the playoffs.
when it
2013, 2014, I believe, was the season. He was 34. Dwight Howard and Steve Nash were always injured that year. They barely played until like maybe the end of the year. Kobe got injured in the playoffs, or right before, something like that. But he couldn't play most of the games, if any at all.
No,
that's why they got
injured right before the playoffs. That's when you're talking about his Achilles, right?
Yeah.
I think that
was right before the playoffs.
Right.
But you look at
But he got them to. But he
got them to the playoffs.
Look at the body language. Look at the leadership, man. How you gonna be sitting out games? What do you mean? I don't care, bro.
Hold on, wait a second, Josh.
You gotta be tight.
Wait a second.
But he's always been except for last season, he's always sat out games. I don't understand why people
Wait a second. But Nomad, you get mad at Andre. After all I said, you get mad at Andre when he says that Kobe's better than LeBron. Why?
Kobe is better than LeBron.
After we've seen Kobe in a similar situation.
Kobe's better than
He has time.
Kobe's better.
Not this year.
I'm gonna say this.
This year is not the nail.
LeBron James is not the best player in history. He's not the second best player in history. He's not the third best player in history. He is the fourth best player in history. And until he proves me wrong, he's staying there.
So who's number 3?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Number 2,
That's
Kobe
fair.
Bryant. Number 1, Michael Jordan.
That's
and I'm
fair.
not changing.
Michael Jordan underneath Kareem.
What?
You said
No. Number 3, Kareem.
Oh.
Number 2, Kobe. Number 1, Michael.
How in the world do you got Kobe over Jordan?
I don't.
No, he said 3 Kareem, 2
Why is it so
Kobe,
hard for you?
1 Michael.
Oh, my fault.
Why is it so hard for you?
Because I started with 3. I thought you were gonna go 1, 2. All right, my fault.
And I say this all the time. If Kobe's team didn't betray him and his body didn't betray him, he would be better.
Him?
If D'Antoni didn't betray him,
What do you mean?
D'Antoni ran him to the ground.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean betray him?
D'Antoni ran him to the ground, and they never brought anyone else ever except Pau Gasol to help him. Remember, he almost left the Lakers because of it, and they said, "Let's get some help." We'll bring him Pau Gasol.
Some people,
And that's it.
some people said that was his fault.
Kobe even called up Dirk.
Some people said that was his fault.
Why?
So people didn't want to play with him.
Exactly. You remember that? You forgot that?
It's a fact.
Chris Paul wanted to play with him.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Chris Paul wanted to play with him.
Why are you getting so? Wait.
Wait. But that same time they got Steve Nash and Dwight Howard.
Fact.
Steve Nash. I don't want Steve. I'm sure he didn't even want Steve Nash at that time.
Wait, no, I don't think he had a problem with Steve Nash. I think it was only just.
Bro, if you had,
He was right.
at that point, who do you think he really wanted more? Do you think he wanted Chris Paul more or Steve Nash more?
Dwight didn't have that hunger.
The NBA did Kobe dirty. His team did him dirty. His own body did him dirty.
Conspiracy against Kobe.
What?
How could his body do him dirty? What do you mean? You can't even control it. His body's not evil.
I'm not saying like
You know what you mean? Stop it.
You know exactly what I mean. This man had to work so damn hard that he just got injured. He couldn't do it anymore.
That's not. But that like, how are you going to use that as a boost?
It's not a boost.
No, because you're saying it is because you're saying that the only reason he didn't accomplish more is because
That's
what if LeBron just breaks his legs tomorrow?
It doesn't.
Then
If
people
LeBron
will be like,
breaks his
"Oh man,
legs,
he could have won."
if LeBron breaks his legs tomorrow, it's not the same because number 1, he's already at the playoffs. Number 2, he already has 6 losses in the finals. Number 3, he's not. His demeanor is not there. He's 34 years old. It's not like he's 41.
Wait a second.
I'm seeing Vince Carter come out with more energy than LeBron these days.
All right, you gotta stop.
Wait, that's not true.
You gotta stop. This has to stop.
Listen, man. The LeBron stand. You are one of the people who slander LeBron these days. They're like just like
You anti-LeBron.
it's because it's becoming that people are like, I'm not even a LeBron fan like that. I think Kobe's better than LeBron, but there's some people who
It's too
just
much.
like
It's too much.
it's too much.
Their love for
much.
Kobe
It's getting
makes
rid of
them
it.
hate LeBron.
It's not even like the love for Kobe anymore. I just think it's people just.
I just want to violate LeBron. I just want to.
That's what
because
it is.
because
You know what?
I'm not saying you.
it.
I'm not saying you,
I've
but
been seeing
people like
There's
talking
2
on
reasons
TV.
for that, though.
What?
People love Kobe so much. That is the reason, number 1. And number 2, the current climate that we see in the NBA today where all the superstars are teaming up is because of LeBron.
Yo,
It is
A
his
lot of people
fault.
don't like that.
It's his fault.
A lot of people don't like
He
that.
started that, bro.
There would be no KD on the Warriors if we
All right,
started.
let me ask y'all a question.
LeBron's
That's y'all
freaking
question.
body language is crazy. I
Let
mean,
me ask y'all a question. If you're one like the how many like marquee free agents are there this summer? Like 4?
How many what?
Whoa, more than
Marquee
that.
free agents.
More than that.
Say that one more time.
Marquee free agents.
Wait, what's the definition of marquee?
What do you?
Like
Marquee.
like max player. If you wanted a max player free agent.
Kyrie,
Okay.
KD,
Clay, Kemba,
I don't know if Kemba. Yeah, probably Kemba. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Okay. All right. If you're any
I
one
mean,
of those guys,
and then the Kawhi.
Kawhi. Forgot.
Chris Middleton.
Jimmy Butler.
DeMarcus is free.
DeMarcus is free.
Tobias, Kristaps.
DeMarcus. Yeah, not Lamar.
DeMarcus or LaMarcus?
DeMarcus.
Oh, DeMarcus.
Wait.
Kristaps.
Kristaps.
Kristaps, yeah, he's a free agent.
Wait, no.
Chris
But
Middleton.
he's restricted.
That's a big piece.
Yeah,
of
he
that
is
Bucks.
restricted.
Yeah.
Al Horford.
Wait, if you're any one of those players, who's coming to play with LeBron?
Nobody.
Zero.
Kemba,
You think
Kemba?
Kemba?
maybe.
Kemba might. I think
Maybe.
it's all of them.
Kyrie.
All of them. Nah, Kyrie not playing.
I have one father. It's Drake Irving.
Stop claiming the man's father.
I'm just saying.
That's
That's he
crazy.
said it himself.
That sounds
He
crazy.
said it himself.
Yeah, but you're saying it.
No.
You're not
because-
saying, and I quote. You're just saying, I have. They already-
How do you know that's not my father's name?
All right, now you slandering the man's name because now you're implying that this man was running all over New York City.
Wait, no, I ain't imply nothing like that.
Yes, you
I ain't
are.
imply nothing like that.
Yeah,
I
okay.
imply nothing like that.
All right.
That's what it sounded from over
The
here,
real
Brody.
knows.
Real nose. Okay.
The real ones know. So look at all these agents. None of them are Rich Paul.
I see Rich Kleinman.
Rich Kleiman,
Let's call
Dennis
them out. Let's
Robertson.
call them out.
Bernie Lee, Greg
Bernie
Lawrence,
Lee.
Jeff Schwartz. Yo, who are y'all people? Y'all
I've
got-
heard Jeff Schwartz.
How's
name
Tobias
Yeah.
Harris?
before. Terrell Harris.
What's that? What's that? That's his father? Is that his father?
Wait a second. Go to Porzingis.
Who the? Janice Porzingis? Who are these
That's his
people?
brother.
That's his brother, bro.
That's his agent too.
That's
It's
crazy.
probably Giannis. Then. Giannis Porzingis.
Okay, keep going.
Giannis prison.
Rich Paul. That's what I'm talking about. Eric Bledsoe, he's the real nose.
Oh wait.
Oh, he might go to the.
He might go to the Lakers.
just because.
But-
Just because.
No, I know
He shouldn't, though.
just
He
signed an
shouldn't.
extension,
But
I
that's
think,
not
right?
enough.
Wait, he
That's
just
not
signed an
enough.
extension?
Over the season, I think.
That's
Oh, yeah, he
Wait
did
a
it for
second. Wait
$7
a second.
million.
Go back.
Yeah,
When
you're
is
right.
this article released that you are reading from
In- from
Hoops
February
Hype?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bledsoe signed an extension.
2019 though. February 8th, 2019.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure Eric Bledsoe signed an extension.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't
Yo,
care
you
that
see
much,
Jeremy
because if
Lamb
he goes
just
to the
beat-
Lakers, it's not gonna
Y'all just see
Is that
Jeremy
him?
Lamb beat the
Yeah, he
beat
did.
the Raptors with a half court play.
Yeah, he just wait.
Really?
He just signed an extension like 4 years. Yeah, this month.
He's
Yeah.
But, I mean, he should stay for the Bucks.
You should. Because next season, if it isn't clear already, next season, Giannis is going to be a number 1 or number 2 player in the league.
The Warriors are losing
So,
games.
some people are saying that he is right now.
The Warriors are
I
losing
agree with that.
games.
Right now, he is.
The Warriors have been losing some games. It's a sign for
All right,
consistency.
moderator. All right, moderator.
I'm just
Switch.
saying, we gotta move things in a positive,
I
natural
feel that, but I'm
direction.
not done with this Kobe versus LeBron thing. Bro.
Yeah, me either.
Speak your piece.
Me either. I still think LeBron is better than Kobe.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, you think
What?
LeBron's better than Kobe?
Yeah.
That's
Do
crazy.
you really?
That's crazy.
That's
Who
crazy.
am I talking to?
No,
What?
I think it's crazy that you think that. I didn't think that you would think that.
I don't think
You
he's.
know why? You know why? Because
What?
I feel like the only thing that Kobe has over LeBron is intangibles. But that's
Really?
literally it.
Not the
Li-
5 titles, not the 81
Yeah,
points,
Yeah, all right. Okay.
not the more
Let's
50
go, let's
plus
go, let's
games,
go, let's
not
go
the
through
4
the
more,
titles.
not the
Let's go
40
through the
plus
titles.
more
Let
games,
him talk.
Let's go
not the
through the-
fact that he beat more 50
Let him
plus
talk.
win teams.
Yo, this man's a Lakers fan.
Jesus Christ.
He's a
Let him
Lakers
talk.
fan,
And
a
a Bulls
Thunder
fan,
fan, a
and a
Bulls
Celtics
fan,
fan.
a Celtics fan, man.
And the NBA.
Vancouver Grizzlies. Wait, hold on.
Vancouver Grizzlies?
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, all right. First championship. Can we go to a reputable source, please?
Wikipedia is not reputable.
Nah.
What about the WikiLeaks?
That's true.
Wait. Okay. All right. Anyway,
Yo, shout out to Robert Mueller.
really, you gotta shout him out right now?
I'm gonna shout him out because
Because of what? You gotta explain this.
what's going on? It's a shout out. Like, yo, I need an explanation, man.
He said he came to no conclusion.
about collusion bars.
That's
Anyway,
bad.
Illusion.
But
Now we're
anyway,
about to talk about the Warriors losing.
no, we're not. Hold on.
Y'all
07.
must got confusion.
07
Do you
what?
need a beat right now? Like, what's going on?
I'm always ready to lay a track down.
Okay. But anyway,
What
no.
happened in 07?
07.
With LeBron?
Can't hold that against him
Why not?
because
He
he
was
didn't have
mad
help.
young.
He didn't. Look. It's like Jordan losing to the.
But in
Hold
07,
on, wait a second. I look at 07 like Jordan losing to the Pistons every
That's
year until
fair.
like 1990.
That's
that wasn't in the finals.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hold the fact that he got further than Jordan did earlier in his career. That sounds crazy to me.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, in 2007, people were already ready to make the argument that he was Kobe was still the best player in the world, and people were saying it. But they were making the argument. They were starting to make the argument that season, like, oh man,
Yeah.
he's gonna surpass.
Not
him.
too long after that is when the Jordan Kobe puppet started, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, but I'm not holding that against him either. I'm looking at what happened, right? And saying what it is.
Wait, the Jordan Kobe puppets or the LeBron Kobe?
LeBron Kobe.
Yeah.
I said Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I used to love those commercials.
Those are mad good.
They're fire.
Yeah.
The
They
postseason-
brought that back like 2 years ago for like the finals. Or something,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
LeBron
Yeah.
commercial where he jumps off a diving board to the pool and this is jazz music playing and then he drinks Sprite.
No.
Nah.
It's the smoothest commercial I've ever seen.
All right.
I
Anyway.
gotta look that up.
All right.
You
But
gotta look that up.
all right. 2011, right? It's a L. It's a real L. I'm holding. I'm.
I hold that against him and every
As
other one against him.
Wait a second.
Let me hear.
Yo,
it.
Wait a second.
Andre, let him talk.
2013, 2014. Yeah, that 2013, 2014 season. That
In
2014
Miami.
chip, right? For the Spurs.
Yeah.
I'm holding that against him. And for some reason, nobody talks about that. That's the most egregious loss to me. Because
That's
you
worse
had
than
enough
Mavs
help.
loss?
Huh?
That's worse than the Mavs loss?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Because I feel like people grow. People
Nah, I
grow.
don't
People
think that's-
have
He got
people.
better.
Kobe had
But-
a bad finals games.
Yeah, but that
So
he grew.
He got
grew,
better, but he still
that
wasn't
loss
enough.
wasn't as bad as the Mavs loss. He didn't perform as badly.
I don't know. The people say he's had some bad games. When the Pistons won the chip, Kobe had some bad games.
No, I'm talking about LeBron. I don't think that you said that Spurs loss is worse than the
Yeah,
the
2014.
Mavs
Yeah.
loss.
Because to me, he got to the level like that was the year right before you went to the Cavs.
Okay.
Like he was still like a baby LeBron
And then he
mentally.
left.
Yeah.
And mentally, he was still a baby LeBron in 2011. That's why he didn't perform at the level that people expected him to.
That's true.
They expected him to mature, but he didn't do it.
It
yet.
wasn't until 20.
Now 20. No, it was till the very next year. I'm not gonna ignore the Heat years. 2014, he should have at least competed. They got blown out in 5.
I think
They did not compete, and he had enough help. People forget about that.
that's a fact.
That's the
But they
L.
also got decimated. Like it's also you got to credit the Spurs offense.
Nah, but if you're the best, Jordan's not losing that chip to me.
He's not.
Kobe might not even lose that one to me.
No, not
I don't think
not
Kobe
maybe.
will. I don't
Kobe
think
wouldn't
Kobe
lose
will.
that chip.
Kobe
Spurs
lost to the
offense was
Pistons though,
crazy.
The Pistons
That
were a good
Pistons was
team.
a
and the
nice
Spurs
team,
are a
bro.
good team.
That's
Look, the best.
But who
look,
did? Hold on. That year we talking about Kobe losing the Pistons. Who do you have on the squad that year?
yeah, Shaq.
He had Shaq. Yeah, Shaq was disgruntled. He was angry.
Kobe and Shaq. That's all you need. What are you talking about?
They were
He
not.
said he had
The cohesion from earlier years was not there.
Yeah, but that's
So much so
whose fault
Shaq
is that?
wasn't on the squad
Whose
the
fault
next
is that?
season.
Whose fault is that?
That was both their fault.
Yeah, exactly. So Kobe's included. So you cannot ignore that. He created that
all right. Wait,
helped
but
to create that rift.
which loss is worse? That Kobe losing to the Pistons or LeBron losing
LeBron
to
to
the
the
Spurs?
Mavs.
2014. I'm telling
LeBron to the Mavs
LeBron
was
to
the
the
worst
Mavs.
loss LeBron
that
ever
was his
had.
8th season, correct?
That was his what?
His 8th season, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Jordan got drafted 80 because this is who we compared him to, right?
Mhm.
Jordan got drafted 84. 84, his 8th season, 92, he was winning chips. That's funny. Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Say it again.
He got an offer to go to the Clippers right after they lost to the Pistons, and Shaq was traded away, and he dubbed it and decided to stay with the Lakers for 7 years.
That's my guy.
Yeah, because you're a Lakers fan.
Wait,
Anyway,
I'm not a Lakers
Wait,
fan.
yeah. You got bagged. You're a Lakers fan.
I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm a Kobe fan.
How come when I said I was a LeBron fan 10 episodes ago, you said that was not
so-
acceptable?
so-
What's happening now? Why the switch up?
I never saw
you're
that.
very silent.
I said that was unacceptable. Those are my words.
Yes.
Those are my exact words.
Am I lying?
I don't remember that.
Nobody
I
remembers
gotta-
that because it didn't happen.
But hold up, wait a
That's
second.
crazy.
As he goes through this Wikipedia page, although this is not a reputable source,
Yo, shout out to Wikipedia.
he lost in 08 to the Celtics, right?
Right.
But that Celtics team was monster.
Yeah, but who's more monster than the Warriors? And he acts like the Warriors are like he should beat the Warriors.
Who said that, Andre?
Yeah, because he keeps saying when losses don't matter. Like when it comes to LeBron, it's like he's like winning doesn't matter when it comes to LeBron, which I agree with. But he's playing against the Warriors.
That's
but
true.
then we talk about the Celtics and
That's true.
Kobe. Oh, it's the Celtics.
What are you talking about?
You say winning doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like Kobe's record is spotless.
I didn't say it's spotless. He has only 2 losses.
Right.
Against the Pistons, you're right. He should have won. But I'm also saying you have.
And he has many years he didn't even get to the finals. So
That's true. There are many years he didn't get to the finals. But when he got there, he performed.
But you're gonna act like he didn't get there? A lot. He played 20 years.
I mean, there were a lot. Whoa,
20
wait a
years.
second. Wait a second. How
So 15 years.
How many times did Jordan get to the finals?
6.
Exactly. That's the same thing. It's not just about. I don't like the argument.
No. But here's the difference, though, because Jordan was maturing at that point.
Kobe was maturing.
He was maturing.
Yes.
In his 13th season,
he came back the next year and beat him.
His 13th
What are you
season,
talking about?
His 13th season, he's still maturing.
Yes.
What the heck? Who is? All right, so Kobe's just like Benjamin Button or something.
Do you watch his show?
What? His 13th season?
Yo, that's
He was still doing.
12th season. My fault. 12th season.
He was still doing things differently. I'm sorry. He's Kobe. That's what I love about Kobe. He was the kind of player that always looked for some way to improve himself.
And LeBron does too.
LeBron, is he this season? You can say that honestly.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
In what
can.
capacity?
He's the
Look,
top shooter, top 3-point shooter on his team.
That's an improvement.
That's
And
not
he's
an
been working
improvement.
on that.
That's just because the Lakers are bad, yo.
No, and he's good with
The Lakers
the past 2
are
3
bad.
Bad too, but he could just be bad too. His numbers are higher than they've been.
So wait, the Lakers are bad, right?
Yes.
So why
It's not his fault.
So are you gonna blame LeBron for that?
He's
No,
averaging
I'm not
the
blaming LeBron for that.
You're not blaming
30
LeBron.
points and a triple double.
But you said he can't be the GOAT or whatever if he's missing the playoffs. But you're admitting
I'm not,
that his team
I'm
is.
not blaming himself for the Lakers being bad. I'm blaming him for not doing enough. And we said this last.
I agree with you too. I'm just trying to because I feel like there are inconsistencies.
So the Lakers
sometimes
were bad. It's not inconsistent.
with
Here's
Kobe
a very
and
thorough
LeBron.
argument. The Lakers were bad before he got there. The Lakers are a bad team all on their own. But LeBron going to that team, he's expected to elevate.
Of course.
LeBron, the team should not still be bad
Of course.
when LeBron gets there.
Of course.
But they are.
That's not fair.
Why is it not
Why
fair?
not?
Because he has the team is so bad. He's averaging a triple double and 30 points per game. What you
He
want him to
does
average
not
14?
need to average a
Wait,
triple
listen,
double.
listen,
I will say it loudly.
The team
What is
is
he supposed to
not
do,
that
40?
bad.
Yes.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
Time out.
Why does he
The
have
team-
to?
One at a time. One at a
Yo,
time.
yo, yo,
See,
yo.
I'm moderating now.
Yo,
Alright.
the team isn't that bad. Like they still won like 30 something.
Nah, they're trash.
They just have they're not that bad.
They're
They're trash, bro.
They're not
What are you
30.
saying?
They had mad
All right, they're
injuries
not
this
the
year.
they're not the Knicks, but they're trash.
They're not that trash. Like, they should have made the
They're
playoffs,
trash.
but it's not like it's
They're
not like
trash.
It's also
Bro.
Magic Johnson.
They're trash.
Look at the guys he brought in to help
I
him.
understand your point about the injuries,
yeah.
but they're still trash.
They were fourth at one point.
Yeah, and they fell off.
They're trash.
Yeah, right after all those injuries started happening. It wasn't just LeBron that got injured. It was a string of injuries.
I agree with you, but at the same
They're
time,
trash.
at the same time, when Kobe had a string of injuries on his team, they made the playoffs.
Because Kobe
Like
is
to me,
better.
Who else got injured? Who got injured? with them?
Steve Nash
Steve
and
Nash,
Dwight.
Dwight Howard.
But they're injured the whole year. That's different.
But
There
they
were
won
years
the
where
team.
Kobe was
They
playing.
won the
Remember
team,
that
man.
year that Kobe was
They won
playing
the
with a
team.
broken finger?
Lonzo's been out for a minute.
Yeah, Lonzo, I don't think he's playing ball ever
That's
again.
exactly what I'm saying.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Big baller brand. Don't sue us.
Nah, he said
That's exactly
he
what I'm
cut
saying.
all ties.
Lonzo's been out for a minute.
cut all
The
ties
team
with
isn't
Big
as
Ball.
trash as they should have been better. Yeah, and I'm
That's a
not.
fact.
Y'all making me over here trying to like defend LeBron and all them. I just think like it's
Nah,
crazy.
because look, to me, I just don't like when people because Kobe Bryant, LeBron should be Kobe Bryant to me. He should be Kobe Bryant as far as mentality, scoring ability. He should be Kobe. He has all the
I agree with you.
tools. However, the fact of the matter is this: Kobe never had to consistently play a team as good as the Warriors.
Right.
He never had to. Number one. Number two, Kobe lost too, and it's like when I hear people compare LeBron to Kobe, it's almost always a favoritism thing when I hear it, and I don't like that. Like I want to hear like real, logical facts and consistency. Like,
Andre.
if we hold Kobe to a certain standard, if you hold LeBron to a certain standard, almost every time you could find an equivalent with Kobe. Almost every time. Like this man was not maturing in 08. He got drafted in 96.
He wasn't maturing in 08.
I mean,
That's
I think
crazy.
He
Like,
was- he wasn't maturing
improving,
in 08.
but like there comes a certain level when you've like had enough experience. Like you've had
internally, mindset, IQ, all of that.
Kobe-
Telling me
Kobe
he was
had
still
all that.
maturing? Exactly.
Oh.
In 08. I don't know if LeBron had that in 2011 because you remember how raw he was before that?
Yeah. Wait. So then why are you saying LeBron's better than Kobe then?
Because again, the Warriors are too good. If it wasn't for the Warriors, he might have more chips.
Mike.
He has 3. He will only need 2 more to tie to tie Kobe. You see what I'm saying? It's the unknown that and this is why I say stuff like Kevin Durant rules the NBA, because LeBron's legacy is basically damaged because of Kevin Durant on the Warriors. There's no way. KD is almost as good, if not just as good to me as LeBron
But get on
James.
the damn
And he's on the
phone.
Warriors,
I'm
man.
sorry. Get on the phone. Call people. Bring them out. It's also him.
LeBron is blessed
It's
too,
not
though,
that
because
easy.
like the
Huh?
It's not
Cavs,
that easy.
the Cavs when they were going through the playoffs, like they were coasting, like they were going through easy teams. Like
That's
if,
the next thing,
if,
too.
if
That's
it
the
was
next
a
thing,
harder trip to get to the finals in the first place, then
Phil-
LeBron may not have gotten there as much.
Or they might have been sharper too.
That's
Right.
true.
But that's
Exactly.
also
They
There's
were
so much
loose.
unknown. There's so much unknown when it comes to LeBron's career, and I'm very disappointed
Like,
because
the
I
Cavs
feel like
shouldn't
we
have
are
swept-
seeing
They shouldn't have swept multiple teams
all the time.
all the time.
And
They
the
should
Heat
not have.
and the Heat too.
The Warriors are expected to,
and the
because
Warriors
they
don't
have
even do
5
that
stars, and they don't even do it.
because the West is
Because
so
the West
strong.
is so, exactly. The Cavs should not have swept Toronto.
Like I don't like to do the woulda, coulda,
Come
shoulda
on,
thing.
dude. Like,
I don't like to do the woulda, coulda, shoulda, but you have to because this team, the Warriors, they're too good. It's KD messes all the way. Like when Kobe loses in the playoffs, it's not because that team is so much more talented than his. It's because he had bad games. It's because he shot them out in some chips sometimes. It's because sometimes his crew isn't good enough and all of that. Sometimes they're not sharp enough. Sometimes it's coaching it because he was in an NBA that was normal. LeBron James not in an NBA that is normal. The Warriors.
I see your point, but just going honestly, and I hear you on the coulda, shoulda, woulda thing, but I can't say with good conscience that Kobe wouldn't have at least made it to the playoffs this year. Or Kobe.
I agree with that too.
So then
like,
how?
the energy that LeBron is showing too, like I see this article about Blake Griffin. I was thinking about it.
Blake Griffin.
So
you
he
always
said-
looking up Blake
No, he was talking about the Lakers. They played the Lakers. And
Blake
they
Griffin
beat
was
them.
talking about the Lakers?
Yeah, he was
Okay.
talking about beating them.
Okay.
And he said
Did LeBron
they-
play?
I don't think LeBron played,
Right.
but he said they're a team missing most of their key guys, so we got the win, but it just didn't feel right. We haven't had the correct spirit lately, and that starts with me. My energy hasn't been great. I haven't been making plays I should. We got to figure it out.
And he's been having a
Right.
great season.
And he's been having a great season, but he's still not satisfied with where he's at.
Yeah.
But then you look, I saw a game where LeBron, and he came back, and they had some alley against the Pistons, and he's getting dumb hype. And it's the second quarter of the game. He's getting dumb hype. Yo, and he was a game away from being out of the playoffs. Every single game matters. Yo, I expect you to be serious as hell. Like, of course you're gonna get hype, but he's just out here like getting goofy.
Because he gave
Because
up.
he gave up.
He gave up on
Bro,
the
he
season.
gave. It's like you gave up on the season,
But not the
and
whole
then
season,
he
though.
makes
Not
a
the whole
post-
season. Not
he
the whole
makes a
season.
post saying,
You know where it
"Don't worry,
starts with? He
this
needs
is
to
a
bring
learning
back the
process."
headband and restrict enough blood flow to his head where he was just thinking, like he was able to think clearly and just focus. He couldn't focus on anything else. That's the number one step for LeBron. Bring back the headband. Number two, he has to approach the game.
Yo, Eric, that's it.
That's what LeBron hate.
Yeah,
Huh?
low key.
That's the LeBron slander.
Low key.
He has to bring. I remember there was one game. It was back when he was in Miami, and you could just tell he was being dumb serious about the game. Because I remember, what's his name? Mario Chalmers said something. And Mario Chalmers was always
That's my guy.
The most handsome man in Alaska, according to whatever magazine said that.
Mario Chalmers
He's
is
not the
always.
best out of Alaska.
Mario
That's
Chalmers
probably-
was always
Wait,
getting dog.
y'all forgot that?
I don't
I forgot
remember
best
that.
out of Alaska. He's the best.
I don't
player.
remember that.
Yeah, he was called the most handsome man in Alaska by
Whatever.
some magazine or
Whatever.
Wait,
Mad Cloud.
Carlos Boozer's from Alaska?
He's from Anchorage.
That's crazy.
Wait, Carlos Boozer?
He said his dad used to tie his hand behind his back.
What?
They used to say that in 2K11 all the time. They used to tell some story. Anytime he played as a Bulls, Carlos Boozer, his dad would tie his hand behind his back so he could learn how to shoot with his left hand.
I did
That's
not
crazy.
know that there was so
Anyway,
many black
point
people
I was saying,
in Alaska.
honestly,
Facts.
but Mario Chalmers,
That's crazy.
there was one play. There was
Carlos
one play in
Boozer's light
particular.
He
Mario
had the
Chalmers
Sharpie
came
on
out.
Wait, he's trying to talk about basketball. Come on, man.
Let me
He's supposed
talk.
to be black.
Mario Chalmers came out. He did something. I remember LeBron jumping off the bench, getting in his face, and yelling at him on live national television, sunning him. And it's definitely disrespectful, but he at least did
I
it.
remember that too.
Huh?
I remember that too.
And he did it because he cared about the game. You haven't seen LeBron call a single guy out on television, maybe after post interviews or whatever.
But he's producing shows that go on television.
He's producing shows. His life right now is more important than basketball, and it shows. And you know, I get it.
But when the team is that bad, though, When the team is that bad.
His life is more important to him than basketball. Just think about what you just said.
I know you know what I mean. His
I know,
outside.
No, you gotta be specific.
I just want you to know what you just
His
said.
outside life. Because right now he's not thinking about his basketball legacy. He's not thinking about winning championships, getting to the next level. He's thinking about everything else that's going on in his life. And guess what? He's 34. It makes sense.
I want y'all to read the stats.
I want y'all to go back to whatever episode we found out. It was the episode we recorded after
DeMarcus?
No, after LeBron signed with the Lakers. And I said, I feel like this is the beginning of him not caring anymore.
I felt that too.
Y'all was like, no, he's chasing the GOAT. He's chasing Michael Jordan.
No. I felt like he was going Hollywood.
Yeah. I think you did feel like that.
And his
I
son,
said
his
that.
son was going
Now we finally seeing it.
No, I didn't say. I didn't.
And
I
think
definitely
we're
disagree.
actually also
Huh?
seeing,
I definitely did disagree with
and
you.
we're also just seeing, and it's naturally happening, like, he's going to start getting whacker. It's going to happen.
Wait, read that stat.
Okay.
I mean,
there's a
he's
stat.
going to start getting whack. He's going to get
Last
old.
time LeBron missed the playoffs, right? 95.6% of current NBA players weren't in the league.
That's crazy.
Luke Walton finished his second season as a Laker. 15-year-old James Harden didn't even have a beard. And Ray Allen was the leading scorer for the Supersonics.
Super solid.
That's crazy.
God.
Man,
That's
Wow.
crazy.
that's crazy.
But then you see the message he's putting out. Don't worry. And the Lakers are trying,
Collusion.
the
They
Lakers
know
are trying to do this
something.
revisionist history.
He knows something.
It's revisionist history, man. They're trying to say,
This is-
nah, we were just putting this here. We knew this was a wash. We were setting this up for the next year. You're gonna legitimately try and tell me a year of LeBron was supposed to just be a wash?
Yes.
Get out of here.
I'll
Get
tell
outta
you,
here.
it became
They're-
it became
they're
a wash
closing it out.
when Paul George didn't sign with them.
Dub them.
That's when
Dub them.
That's when they were
AD,
like, it's a
dub
wash
them.
this year.
I mean, he didn't dub them, but Pelicans dubbed him.
NBA.
NBA. And find him too.
Mad on
LeBron's
us.
out here passing Michael Jordan while he's on the Lakers, and it means nothing.
Yeah.
It means nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
Like nobody even talks.
I remember when
you
you said that last episode. It didn't feel right.
It doesn't feel
didn't
like
feel
it does
right.
not feel right. You know,
LeBron James should not have left the
he
Cavaliers.
passed the
Facts.
Michael.
He should not have left the
He
Cavaliers.
shouldn't have
He
left the
really
Cavs.
shouldn't have.
Legendary career
He
stat.
should
Like,
have stayed at the
how
Cavs.
many players are going to pass Michael Jordan on the all-time scoring list that are playing right now?
KD definitely will, I think.
He
That's
might.
one.
And then he has to pass Kobe.
Curry might.
Yeah, I think
Curry
Curry
might.
might.
That's two.
Because
You
he
think
might
Harden,
play until 45
maybe
and be
Harden?
nice.
Yeah.
You see Harden?
Maybe Harden.
Oh, yeah.
The way Harden's going.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe Giannis in some time.
I
I would say maybe there's like 10 people.
I don't know about Giannis because he's not. He can score, but it's not like he's a scorer like.
That's a fact.
So I don't. How you get your points matters.
But
when it
neither
comes to these-
is LeBron though. LeBron's not a scorer, but he can score.
That's true.
That's. I mean, he's developed.
But
a
he had
shot.
that size.
Giannis can develop. Giannis is 24, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can develop a shot.
All right, so go to the Warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already an hour and two.
The people are still listening though.
That's a fact.
How are the people listening? We're recording.
Yeah, but
The
as
real
they're
knows.
right now, they're listening.
The real recognizes.
What?
As they are listening to this, they are listening.
Right?
I see what you mean.
Ah,
That was also dumb. But anyway.
but you know what I meant though.
Lakers fans chant, we want Kobe.
That's crazy.
I get it. I want Kobe too.
Yeah,
I want.
you a Lakers fan.
Because you're a Lakers fan.
I'm not a Lakers
What do you
fan.
mean?
I'm a Kobe fan.
Wait. Who does Andre root for in this game?
It's a
Who is
fact. Bulls or the Lakers? I mean,
Neither. Kobe's not playing.
LeBron is not the best player in the world anymore, and it's time to stop pretending.
Who said that?
Who is
Who said that?
somebody already? He's on Reddit right now.
500 votes.
Sheesh.
Well, who's the best
3,500
though? Who's the best? I don't know who's the
I
best.
don't know,
Steph
man.
Curry.
I want to say that. All right, as we say Steph Curry, let's go to the Warriors.
We're talking about the
Moderating time.
Warriors. Steph Curry led.
I'm the real moderator.
Look, everybody's talking about how
I'm the real
Paul wants to talk
I'm
about
the
the
real
fact that the Warriors are losing right now. Everybody needs to be worried. Blah 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 blah. I don't think that's a big deal. I really don't think it's a big deal.
I'll tell you when
Chuck asked LeBron to be a guest.
I'll tell you when I thought
I remember that.
I didn't think it was a big deal at first, but I was looking at the
Not doing
record after
anything in the
today.
playoffs. Come to-
They may not win 60 games. That's a problem.
That is a problem.
They missed 6 straight postseasons.
All right, we off the Lakers now, man.
And LeBron.
Allen, keep going.
He has to
Speak your
comment on
piece,
these
bro.
posts. Look at you. You look like a sorry bum.
That was my piece basically.
I mean, what's their record
He
right
has to
now?
comment
Right
on
now
ESPN
they're
posts.
at 49. There's
Alright.
10 games left. They may not win 60
Who's
games.
Who you talking about? The Warriors now?
That's true.
Yeah.
We get some news about.
They're 49. They got 49 wins right now.
Yeah, there's 10 games left.
I mean,
they may not win 60.
So what if they don't?
That's a problem.
big, man.
So what if they don't?
So what if they don't?
Not winning 60 games?
Look, you know what is going to be a big deal in the playoffs when they're going 7 games versus the Thunder in the first round or something like that.
They're not. The Thunder's not dropping to 8. So let's stop all that real quick.
Yeah, okay.
How you figure?
How you know that?
Because of Paul George and Russell Westbrook. That's how I know.
I heard Paul George is having a bad month right now.
No,
he's not.
He's not having a bad month. He's just kind of injured. He's still down.
Oh, he's injured.
Yeah.
So he's not producing at
That's
his.
still bad.
I don't know if he's playing all the games, to be honest.
He's not. He wasn't playing. He dropped off a few.
If he doesn't play, I don't see OKC doing anything. Even in the regular season, like he's so important to that offense.
Why is he talking with free agency with Kawhi Leonard?
Who?
Paul George.
Advice.
Wait, read that headline.
Paul George says the free agency discussion with Kawhi Leonard is between us. Posted one day ago.
But
Come
he's not a free agent.
to the Thunder.
What
Come.
He's not going to the Thunder.
He's not coming to the Thunder. They can't
He won't
sign him.
come to the
They
Thunder.
can't sign him.
Paul George is my lead.
What
Paul
they're
George's
talking
not.
about
He
is Paul
signed
George
for
was in the same situation last year. That's all it was. I was reading about that.
Look, the Warriors, they are not sharp. And I'm not buying that they don't care. They don't right now. But I don't think that they want to play this badly. I don't think that they like play. I don't think they're trying to play this badly. I don't think it's just a lack of effort. DeMarcus Cousins is hurting their defense tremendously.
Right now, they're beating the Pistons 60-49.
And they lost to the Mavericks yesterday.
Yeah,
It's the second quarter. That's true.
They've
did
had
lose
their
some.
2 worst losses in the Steve Kerr era this month.
I'm telling you, look, it's a lot of things. We were talking about it before, and you made a really good point about KD messing up the cohesiveness.
Right. Okay, right. That's the next. All right. 2 reasons I think the Warriors are playing this badly that could affect them in the playoffs. DeMarcus Cousins is hurting their defense.
Yep.
He's helping them low key in the offense a little bit. Like he's a threat, and he might get like a 25 here and there.
He was at first, not so much anymore.
What?
At first,
Talk about the defense.
offense.
Right. So he's playing a little. He's getting healthier now. You could tell. But the defense, he was never a defensive stopper anyway, and he's hurting their defense. Number 1. Number 2, KD having 1 foot in, 1 foot out is hurting them because it's like KD, and I said this before we started recording. KD is treating the Warriors like they're some regular NBA team, like they are one of the best teams in NBA history. Like they need him.
Gassed up.
Like
Because
he
he's been
is gassed up. Steve Kerr is part of the reason why he's gassed up.
But that's the danger because they had to gas him up to get him there in the first place.
When if he's about to leave, stop gassing him up.
But it's hard to humble him when you like the way of getting him was to gas him up.
Yeah,
And the way you got him was a snake.
All right,
It's kind of like when you cheat. It's like when you're in a relationship and you cheat and then you get in a relationship with somebody else. That person's probably gonna cheat on you. So if the way that he got to the Warriors was snaking, and the way he's gonna leave the Warriors is by
Is that
snaking them.
snaky?
however, they don't need him though. That's different.
Right.
It's like if you cheated with
But
somebody
he
that's
knows
richer
that.
than you
He knows
and
that.
you leave. It's like all right.
But
I'm not saying money is everything. I'm just an analogy.
but he knows
Or
like
if you got a girl that's better than you, you cheat on her, she'll be alright.
A girl that's better than you.
What do you mean?
Whoa.
Wait,
Why
why are
you
you
mad?
bad? You think you're bad? Do you think you're bad?
Wait, I had to
That's
think
not-
about
you know
that.
what I
I had to
mean.
think about
That
that.
sucks.
If a girl that's OD bad, right? Like Tony Parker and
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. What,
Longoria?
yeah,
oh,
That's a sus story. He cheated.
exactly.
that's his point.
That's
do
my
you mean?
point exactly.
Like she's good. How you know she's good? You don't know her.
How do you know
Should've been
a
a
rich
wreck.
person's good after somebody cheats on
Tony
them?
might be good, but you don't know if he was.
She could be a wreck. He could have been a wreck. You don't know. All you know is what the sports media tells you.
Do y'all know who he cheated with?
Who?
Ooh,
His teammate's wife.
Yeah, with the
Oh, no!
Brent Berry. Brent Berry.
Brent
right?
Berry.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
that's messed up.
Or John. One of the Berries. There's a bunch of them.
crazy.
Yo.
Wait, what? It had to be Brent.
Was Brown Spurs or was it John?
Brent.
John's been a commentator for
It
a
was
minute.
Brent.
The ball head one?
Yeah,
That's John, right?
Yeah.
He's been a commentator for a long time.
This happened like in 07. No?
07?
Yeah.
No, he was with Eva Longoria in 07.
No, it was a little after 07. I think it was
Yeah,
like 09.
that had to be later than
Yeah, it was a mistake. Wrong party. It's all good.
that. Now he's looking at Tony Parker, Eva Longoria on Google. Tattoo. Okay, all right. You're getting.
I didn't want that.
You typed it in though.
No. Autofill.
It was Brent Berry.
It was Brent Berry?
yeah.
That's
See,
crazy.
it has to be Brent. But anyway, nah. That analogy
wild.
didn't work that well. So let's continue. The Warriors is KD is actually, and I said this at work, and I work with kids. So I said this, and one of the kids heard me, and they told the rest of the team, "Oh, this guy, he's crazy. He just said KD, yeah, KD." He kind of hurts their offense a little bit. He makes them more of a threat, but he hurts them because he sometimes takes control of the offense sometimes.
He does that a lot this season.
Yeah, like with the ISOs and the quick shots and all of that.
Yeah.
But he's Kevin Durant. So it's not like you can't say, oh, don't do that. But at the same time, they don't need that from him. They just need him to take good shots. If you're playing against a good team, then maybe here and there, but they don't need him to do all of that.
The Warriors franchise is also like very good in terms of they don't let their stars come before the franchise.
That's not true.
That's something
that's not true.
They let the stars represent the franchise.
No, I disagree with you. I disagree with you.
If he came through with the same energy like LeBron came through, for some reason he one year was like, "Yo, trade everybody, get all these people out of here. I don't want a single person. I want a whole new thing."
They would do
the Warriors would dub him.
No, they would not. No, they would not. You gotta understand. You think that they are like that because Stephen Curry, as the best player, is team first. He's the reason why you think they're like that. He's the reason. If they said trade everybody or me, they're gonna go with Stephen Curry. They cannot lose Stephen Curry. He got too much love in the bed, right?
True.
He's too good. He's too box office.
He's the best shooter in history.
I don't think so. If it was like, yo, Steph is like, yo, get rid of KD, Clay, and DeMarcus, or me.
They're going with
Steph. They're gonna go with Steph.
They're gonna go with Steph.
They definitely would.
The Warriors don't look at Stephen Curry the way that the rest of the NBA world does right now.
That's a fact.
That's their
whole franchise.
4 All-Stars for
Stephen Curry is their whole franchise.
Any player, any team in this league right now would give up anybody for Steph Curry, except for maybe LeBron James, Giannis, and James Harden. That's it. Steph Curry is one of the most valuable players in the league.
So what?
They won't do it for LeBron.
They won't trade Curry for LeBron.
I'm saying, like, LeBron is making these same demands.
But it's to a team that he didn't build.
And he just got there.
But that's the problem. The Lakers, that's what the problem with the Magic and LeBron.
Why are you going back to the Lakers?
I'm just comparing the Lakers to the Warriors. Like, I'm saying the Warriors, in my opinion, would do it right. Whereas the Lakers just allowed Magic and LeBron to come in and say, yo, we're just going to do whatever the hell we want. We're going to put them above the franchise.
Nah, wait a second.
Because they've been building this young core for years for what? If you're just going to let Magic and LeBron come in and do whatever they want. And then just trade them all. And then keep them on the team.
That's what LeBron does,
knowing
man.
that all this is happening.
But, okay, back to the Warriors, though. They would not. They would do. Curry is more valuable. Kobe is to the Warriors what Kobe is to the Lakers.
But the Warriors,
it's not the same.
They had like when Monte Ellis was the face of the Warriors.
Curry wasn't Curry back then.
But they believed in Curry. I'll give you that. The Lakers were about to give up the young core. The Warriors knew that this young core of Steph and Draymond were coming up, and Clay was coming up, and they dubbed Monte for them. They didn't. Monte was like, "Yo, get Curry out of here." If you remember, he was against Curry. He was like, "Yo, get him out of here."
Monte, he's right. He's right. They almost traded him to the Bucks.
Who? They did trade him to the Bucks.
Curry.
Because Monte Ellis was saying,
it was when Curry said,
"Get out of here." It was either Monte Ellis or Stephen Curry.
Yeah, but is that because Monte made a demand?
He was
I didn't remember Monte making
2009 article. We can't. We're not going to win it that way on pairing with Stephen Curry. He didn't even want him.
Yeah, because they didn't work together, bro.
But that's a fact. But he was also the star of their team. That was his team.
How old was he back then? How old was he?
That's 2009.
This is Curry's
10
rookie
years ago.
That was Curry's rookie year.
That's when Curry, like the Warriors, were believing in Curry.
I'm not gonna lie.
They used their draft pick for him.
The minute Steph Curry stepped in the league, I knew this kid was going to be special. I didn't think he was going to be this big. You can ask Tina.
Wait. Time out. All right, what do you mean? You knew it was going to be special.
Define special.
Define that.
I saw him play alongside Monte Ellis, and I just saw the way he approached the game, and I said, "Wow, this kid's going to be good one day."
I'll say this.
Okay, if you say he's going to be good, all right, that's fair.
You can say that about Trae Young right now.
Yeah.
No, I see similar things in Trae Young.
You think Trae Young's going to be the next Curry?
I don't think he's going to be the next Curry. I said I see similar.
Why not? So who do you see now?
You getting away from the main topic.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, if you have that foresight about Curry,
Doncic.
then you have to have something.
Doncic, yeah.
Doncic?
Especially with KP.
Facts.
It's a wrap.
You think he's going to be the best scorer?
Yo, I can't wait to see that team.
They're going to be very good. They just need one more piece, and they're good. They
I don't even know because if KP's anything close to what he was on the Knicks, that's like 50 points right there.
They believed in Steph even though he had the ankles.
Mhm.
They dubbed Monte for Steph even though his ankles was messed up.
Now, real ball, like in-depth ball fans, I remember hearing from everybody that was watching like every game on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Curry is nice. Curry, people are
First
sleeping
person that
on
ever
Curry.
said to me was my barber. Shout out to Sed, man.
Shout your barber out, man. Where's the location?
Shout out to G-Town. Shout out to G-Town, the rapper, the barber.
Drop the Addy.
Facts.
Yo, come pop out to Elmont Road. G-Town.
Sounds like a hood commercial.
But
Don't
you
pop
right.
out to Elmont.
Like real people who knew like basketball like that always saying that Curry was gonna be nice.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't like those kind of statements.
What?
Real people who knew basketball.
But
That's a fact. That was me.
You know what I meant.
That don't mean nothing.
Yes, it
It means a lot.
You can't just be saying real people. You said that
you
was
know-
me.
you know what I meant.
How do you know you're real?
because you got
You know
people
what
that
I
know
meant?
followers.
I
I
got
didn't mean like
confirmed.
real people.
Who? By who?
I
On
meant-
Twitter?
By
people
Curry
who
being
really know
as
basketball.
good as he is. That was a confirmation. I knew what I was saying.
You could throw any assumption out there. What about things you were wrong about?
I mean, that's true.
Like the Knicks
What about the Knicks?
and the Bulls
What
and the
about the
Celtics and the Lakers and the Thunder
What about the Thunder? What's wrong with the
Vancouver
Thunder?
Grizzlies.
and the Vancouver Grizzlies
What do
and
you
2K.
Anyway,
You got anything else?
I'm just saying.
About what?
People can make a lot of statements.
Yeah.
Just because they get one right doesn't mean they're some sort of a psychic.
I didn't say I'm a
And
psychic.
with that, we're going to end this episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Joining us for another episode of Fast
No.
stop the podcast. Stop recording.
No.
Turn the beat off.
I call it out when we end it.
Oh, all right.
I call it out.
Yo.
Wait, hold on, but you really don't. Wait, Allen, you think the Warriors look like they're in trouble right now?
I think so. Yeah.
I,
I don't know if y'all heard it before, but I'm saying like they may not win 60 games this season.
Yeah,
I think that's a problem.
that's a huge
They're
problem.
supposed to be-
That's a big problem.
They're like
DeMarcus-
they're almost like coasting. the
Teams
same
that
way the
look
Cavs were.
good right now. You got Houston, you got Thunder, you got Denver. Denver's nice.
And the problem is they're not
Teams
like
are
I remember when they won 73 games, even after that, they will only lose to bad teams because they
Yeah.
didn't care. Now they
Yeah.
lose to everybody.
Yeah.
But
Remember when they got blown up by the Celtics this month?
Mhm.
Yeah.
and they don't
Yo,
care because
That's the Celtics. They
but
might
it's
face
not
them in the
because
finals.
They have
Houston
an
beat them 3
expectation.
times this season.
Wait, what'd you say?
Houston beat them 3 times this season.
That's a problem, man. That's a
Yo, I
that's a
also wanna
problem.
say the Lakers got swept by the state of New York, not just the Nets. And then they got swept by the Knicks and the Nets.
That's crazy.
Wait, they got swept by the Knicks?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
That's bad.
They got swept by New York.
LeBron's no longer the king of New York like he declared last year.
It's about. I like that they swept him just because of that. How could he be the king of New York? You're not even king of New York.
You're not beating New York.
That's just disrespect. You're taking New York for a joke at that point. Come on,
They
man.
got swept.
Yeah, then he gets. Come on, man. KD's the king. Oh, king of New York. Uncle KD. When he comes to New York, he's king of New York.
Wait. I got to
D'Angelo
When KD
Russell,
comes,
wait.
do we
It's
forgive
not
him?
the king of New York. Be quiet.
When
Stop.
KD comes to New York, do we forgive him?
D'Angelo King, bro.
D'Angelo Russell is giving KD tours of Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell is linking with KD right now.
KD.
Who on the Knicks is linking with KD?
Hold on, wait a
D'Angelo
second.
Russell.
David
that's a
Fizdale.
fact.
David
That's a
Fizdale.
fact.
David Fizdale.
David Fizdale's his
KD's
own
been
man.
coming to Brooklyn for a minute now. I remember when he went to Bishop Loft like 2 years ago.
That's a young
And
And he
man.
was playing ball in like Brooklyn Bridge Park.
But
Like
it
I
matters.
remember.
It matters. You know it matters.
He loves Brooklyn. He loves
You know
New
it
York
matters.
City.
You know it matters.
Please, he's coming to the
That's
Nets.
some
The
recruiting.
Nets are second
All
class.
right, what you want to say when it comes to the Knicks?
Josh, what you want to say?
What?
Who was saying something? Who was
I was
saying?
gonna say
You were
something.
saying something, actually.
What was I saying? Oh, here's what I was saying. If KD comes to New York, do we forgive him?
Wait. Look at that. That's a Thunder fan question right there. That's a Thunder fan. What do you mean? Do you forgive him? Do you forgive him?
Bro,
This is
you
the
were
real
saying it
question.
for a minute. What is your famous line?
No, but he's fixing it if he leaves the Warriors.
So that's a yes.
It's too much. It's too much.
So that's a
firepower.
yes.
But I didn't hold it against him like he like my whole like.
I don't care. No. I don't care if he's. I'm just saying for what he did to the NBA. That's my question. Generally.
Yeah, but he fixed it.
So-
He still ruined it for a minute, but
So-
yeah, you
So
can't.
I want
undo
the last
that.
word to be on this. If Kevin Durant comes to the Knicks, we forgive him.
I mean, what do you mean by forgive? What do
The
you mean?
NBA community.
What
What,
do you mean
he's
by
made
for-
us watch for the last 4
I
years.
don't hate him. What do you mean?
He ruined the NBA, but but the problem is it's not like I hold this personal grudge against him like you. It's like it's too much firepower. It's a math problem. Basically, there's too many superstars on one team. If you subtract one superstar, they are significantly weaker. Arguably,
internal conflicts though,
because of Kevin Durant.
Because of Kevin Durant. But it's also because that they got to the finals. Like it's like
what
the
Draymond
dangers
say?
that come from going to the
What
finals.
Draymond
Because I don't remember. What he say?
He said, "We don't need you.
Leave." That's a fact. But
You know,
I'm saying, like, okay, so you get to the finals, you know you're dominant, you sweep in the finals. You're gonna start feeling yourself. Like whether you like it or not, you're gonna start feeling. You're gonna know your gas. Everybody's hyping you up. You sit on the throne. Like
the only people that's hyping them up is Warriors fans.
The NBA is hyping them up.
The NBA is not hyping them
Bro,
up.
from the first before the season,
he's leaving because he's leaving.
But I'm saying before the season even started, they're saying the Warriors are gonna win the chip.
That's the Warriors. We're talking about Kevin Durant at this moment. That's the Warriors.
I'm just saying that the Warriors, the reason, like part of their struggles and like them losing and not caring to these teams that they're losing to, is because one, they had the expectation they were going to the finals. They have this feeling that when they go to the playoffs, it's just going to turn around. But that can become dangerous because like it's going to matter with seeding, and it's also going to matter when like first off going to the finals like 4 years in a row. LeBron can say it's tiring. It's going to get tiring like by the time they get to the finals this year. Yeah, they're gonna feel it because they've been playing straight seasons over and over and over.
That's true.
And these other teams are getting better. These other teams are getting better.
Feel it right now?
They don't have to feel that. Like Houston, they're gonna be feeling good in the playoffs.
So you think they're in trouble?
Yeah, I think they're in trouble.
Andre, I don't know how you think they can't be in trouble. Look, they probably will still win, but it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah. It's not going to be the same, but they're still going to win regardless. I think we can't just jump over that.
They're going to be like.
I can't say regardless anymore. I can't say regardless anymore, and I don't like saying that because it makes the Warriors look like they're normal. But like they're normal. If you say they're in trouble,
they are demigods this league. I'm sorry.
No, not right now.
Right now, they lost by 25 to the Mavericks. They got whooped by the Celtics.
The Mavs were like 15 seed.
And the Celtics are good, and they beat them.
You lose some games, but
if there was any year that you could beat them, it's this year.
That's a fact.
That's true.
And teams are thinking that. That's the thing. That's the most important thing. Teams are going to think that, and like, there's a difference when you go into a playoff series. Like, I don't know. I haven't played in the NBA, but I would think that there's a difference when you go into a playoff series. Like, yo,
with the confidence,
thinking like, yo, okay, we could probably take 1 or 2 games or whatever, and that's a moral victory. Yeah. Like people who are AFC, that's what they're
like
thinking.
the Bucks every time they play the Heat.
That's a fact. But Denver is going to look
Brandon
at them.
Jennings saying that they're going to beat them.
Denver's going to look at them, man, thirsty for blood, hunting for blood, yo.
The Nuggets are not good. They are no competition to the Warriors.
Houston,
that's a fact.
Houston is competition.
Houston is because of James Harden.
Right? No, not because
Chris Paul.
They look like the old Rockets right now. Harden is going off like he had 60 the other day, but before that he was having like maybe high 20s again. Like he was, and they were winning. Right. So he's looking like the normal Harden, and the Rockets are looking like the normal Rockets. They look dangerous as a collective now.
That's true.
And they're healthy now because all those injuries are early. And the Warriors.
It's going to be a good playoffs, and we only got 10 games until it happens.
I can't wait, bro.
Yeah.
So with that, I think that's a good place to leave it. So with that, I think we're going to end it right here on today's episode of Fast Breaks.
Fast Breaks.
Thank you for joining us.
Brought to you by the Soapbox.
Close it out,
4 days.
4 days.
Josh is really trying to replace
this episode of Fast Breaks. I just want you to send any job applications and resumes.
What?
We're in the hunt.
Thank you for joining us, y'all. We'll catch y'all next time.